everyone. Good afternoon from Computex 2023. I'm Gladys Lee. Welcome to CPX On Air. And this is the final streaming of the day. So actually today we are so excited to see so many people gathering here to Taipei Nangang Exhibition Center Hall 1 and Hall 2 because this is the first in-person Computex after the pandemic. And we're so excited to say that this year, not only Computex, we still have so many startups here with us, over 400 startups from around 22 countries. And we are so pleased to announce that this year we are welcoming international guests and visitors and even investors here to Taipei after Taiwan opened the borders after pandemic. And this year we are welcoming the pavilions from Belgium, France, the Netherlands, Poland, Belgium, and also, as we mentioned before, Thailand, and many more. Their participation in the exhibition will bring innovation into the industry and, of course, to enrich the ecosystem of ICT technology through their abundant energy. Computex 2023 and Innovex 2023 are exhibited in Hall 1 and number 2 of the Taipei Nangang Exhibition Center, showcasing the most in-trend and hot topic of tech and ICT ecosystem to the latest trend. And today on the show, we are very honored to introduce you our first guest. We have the Director of Business France Taiwan. Welcome, Mr. Francois Cotier.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
Thank you, Gladys.
And please introduce about yourself and also the mission from the business office.
Yes, with pleasure. Thank you, Gladys. Well, my name is François Cotier. I'm the head of Business France in Taiwan, and it's my second stay in this beautiful country. I'm lucky enough to have been staying here nearly 12 years now into posting. So Business France is the agency promoting French companies abroad. So we have three main goals. The first one is to foster French exports in foreign countries to accelerate their development. The second goal is to help Taiwanese companies to set up business in France, whether they are interested to go to Europe. And the third goal we have is to promote French brands, national brands like Choose France for investment, or La French Tech, which is a pavilion we are having today here on Innovex.
Okay, so as you mentioned about the La French Tech that we saw on the pavilion, can you try to tell us more about what are the highlights of this year?
So maybe just a little bit about La French Tech, which is a brand which has been created and promoted by the French government to create a favorable environment for startups to develop in France. We have nearly 25,000 startups in La French Tech, and we want to create an environment for those companies to come to France and to develop. So we go in several directions like deep tech, green tech, health tech, and we welcome foreign talents to come to France to create a company or to develop their company or to associate with the French startups. For that, we created what we call the French Tech Visa, which is a procedure to accelerate and simplify the procedures for foreign company to come to France, foreign entrepreneur. And we have some communities, French tech communities all around the world, like we have 52 French tech communities. One of them in Taiwan, which has been created very early, as soon as 2016, and a very dynamic community whose job is to connect together French tech companies with Taiwanese tech companies.
That's impressive, because when it comes to France, we think about food, fashion, furniture, the 3F maybe, but let's not forget about La French Tech, that director you just mentioned about. So for example, this year in French Pavilion, any specific companies or cases, or whether they're in-trend tech that impress you the most?
So we have a different direction for the companies coming to our exhibiting on our booth. One of them is like consumer tech. with very understandable products. We have a very nice company which is doing eco-friendly dishwasher with a very nice name. It's called Bob. So everybody can adopt a Bob dishwasher.
You see, and also it's like you hear it.
Exactly, it's very eco-friendly. Right. It's done specially for Asian countries. Very small, 34 centimeter on 50 centimeter, eco-friendly.
Spacious, efficient.
Exactly, 65% recycled plastic to make it. 4 liters. In 20 minutes, you've done your washing. And it's very practical for Asia. We have another company which is doing some keyboard which can be which accept different languages, different settings. You know, like for us, for instance, we need to have keyboards which are AZERTY, QWERTY, POPOMOFO. Very difficult. You need to switch them. Right. This keyboard is done with e-paper. It's a collaboration with e-ink. Very famous Taiwanese company. Right. And just like that, you can switch your keyboard from AZERTY to QWERTY or POPOMOFO. Even you can have some shortcuts for your favorite softwares. Let's say you go on Excel or any drawing things, and your keyboard will adapt automatically to the software you are using. So this is a gain of time, of material, very economical and very practical. Wow. So this is kind of, I would say, consumer techs we have. But we also think to environment. You know, this is one priority of the French government is to go green and to be the most advanced country in Europe for green initiatives. And we have many companies here which at the level of the device are developing technologies to save and to manage energy. What kind of companies? Like we have a very clever product which is a pad to charge your devices. It's an induction wireless charging pad. Multi-device, you can put several devices charging at the same time, and they will even connect between themselves to communicate. And this is very eco-friendly. You don't need to have any wire. Of course, it's wireless, and you can recreate your environment for all your devices. So very, very easy. And this company works with another one, which is called AMI, which is doing also connecting device with your computer without any electronics. So can you imagine you having your pen, and with your pen, you're just writing something, you're drawing something on the piece of paper, and this will be automatically saved onto your computer. You have a digital copy you can share with people.
So efficient.
So efficient. And not only this is kind of a digital writing, but it's also 3D, meaning like any object can be connected with your computer. And remember, there is no electronics, no power. This is due with
energy-free,
magnetic solution, which is energy-free, no need to charge or recharge. And so those guys, they have collaboration, for instance, with a Japanese company, Bandai, for games and education purpose. And you can turn any object interacting with a virtual world on your computer in a 3D solution. And once again, no electronics, no charging. This is really amazing technology.
So impressive from the cases and stories that, Director, you shared with us. Since this year, for Computex 2023, we have one of the themes was sustainability. So ESG is so important for big enterprises and for sure for startups, I believe. So I'm curious, from your understanding, what do you see these startups or companies from France to see their opportunities or chances in Taiwan or even in Asia market?
Yeah, it's first of all, it's very important that they are here today.
Yes.
I mean, like, these companies are used to go all around the world. Many of them were at CES in Las Vegas Some others go to IFA in Berlin, World Mobile Congress. And for some of them, it's the first time they come to Asia, and our job is to convince them that they need to be there because this is where it happens.
This is a trade show they don't want to miss out.
Taiwan is the place where it happens. You have great players here, and especially we are targeting the OEM, ODM, EMS Taiwanese, which are big companies, very powerful. Those startups, because we chose to have our pavilion on the Innovex side, we have only startups. They all have bricks of technology. Some of them are spin-offs from French public laboratories, R&D laboratories, state-owned, which are very advanced, and they spin off to commercialize their solutions. And I'm sure that those bricks of technologies can be easily integrated by the big OEM, ODM in Taiwan. Yes. They already have contacts. They got them in the United States, for instance. They need to confirm here in Taiwan with the Taiwanese OEM, ODM, but also with your Japanese visitors or Korean visitors, because we do think that in Asia, Innovex Computex is the place to be. And by the way, this is the only exhibition where Business France, we organize a French pavilion for tech in Asia.
Yes, that's very impressive. That's from what I was understand from the previous interview that they mentioned. From what we understand about startup, it's not only about seeking for money or investor. It's the reason why they come to Taiwan is because of all the ecosystem and also the whole chain, the cluster. They can have different solutions.
Of course. This is a place for innovation.
Yeah.
And as you said, France is known for perfume, for food.
Yeah.
But we want to say that France is also famous for innovation and technology. As my president of Business France sometimes say, we need to update your software about France. France is no more only food and fashion, it is technology, and we want to show here on Innovex Computex that we are also very advanced for technology, and we are sure we can have some very good collaboration with the Taiwanese innovation clusters.
Indeed, and this is like what we said before, the first in-person trade show after pandemic for Computex. Last year we had a hybrid motion of the Computex, but this year we witnessed so many people and visitors. How do you feel so far?
I must say our exhibitors are very happy. We tried to be there since 2019. We had our first pavilion. We had to interrupt due to the pandemic. We're very sorry to that. Each year we planned to come back, but could not travel, so we stopped it. And this year is the first time we come back. We had 10 companies, which is very good. And so far, on this third day of exhibition, they are really happy because there is a big attendance. And as we said, not only Taiwanese players and big players came to visit, but also many Japanese visitors, Korean visitors. Asia is here. And it is very important for our companies to have this solution in Asia, aside from what you can find in the United States or in Europe.
That's so nice. And actually, thank you, Director, for sharing with us so many stories and insight trends for us. So we can't wait to bring you together with us to go live on site to the French pavilion to see more of the story from these startups. We have our other host, Lisa, on site. So now, Lisa, are you with us right now? Because we can't wait to see you, what you can share with us in French pavilion.
Hi Gladys. Yes, now I'm actually French Pavilion. They have more brilliant and interesting ideas wants to share with us. And firstly, let me welcome Alan to join us. Hello, say hi to the audience.
Hello everybody.
Okay, can you surely introduce yourself and the company?
So I'm Alain Gilton. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer of i10.
i10.
i10 is a French manufacturer of solid-state rechargeable batteries, which are compatible with direct mounting onto PCB. So these batteries have very specific features, and for instance, they are first of all they are solid-state, so they are totally safe there is no risk of explosion or no risk of thermal runaway with these batteries. And they have mainly two features. The first one is that they are rechargeable, as I said, but they are rechargeable very quickly. They can be recharged from 0 to 50% in less than a minute.
A minute?
A minute,
oh.
Yes. Or to 80%, you need 7-8 minutes maximum. Mm-hmm. They can be recharged very simply by using a constant voltage. So you don't need very complex charging circuits or very costly charging circuits. Mm-hmm. And the second feature of this battery is that they are able to deliver power. And this is quite unusual. We are the most advanced company in the world in this field because our batteries can have C rates of more than 120. What does it mean? It means that a small battery capacity of 100 or 250 microampere hour is able to deliver pulse current of 12 to 30 milliamp over 100 milliseconds. Mm-hmm. So this is quite unusual and unique in the world. Mm-hmm. We are the most advanced solid-state manufacturer in the world. Yes.
So the battery is in your hand?
Yes.
Can you show to the camera?
The battery is pretty small.
Wow.
That's something I did in a micro battery because the size is 4.5 by 3.2 millimeters. And depending on the capacity, we change only the thickness of the battery between 0.8 and 2.5 millimeters.
What do you think is the key technology different from the traditional battery? I know the size, but other?
The size and the power, definitely. Power. The power is a key parameter, especially in IoT applications. And the third parameter which could be of interest could be the SMD mounting. Normally, if you consider coin cell, they use specific holders and they are mounted onto a printed circuit board manually or semi-automatically. Mm-hmm. In our case, this is compatible with conventional assembly line, high volume assembly line. Mm-hmm.
So do you have more to show us? Is the design or this other device?
Yeah, this one is an example of what we can do with a micro battery. Mm-hmm. Micro battery can be used, for instance, to store energy collected by energy harvester. Mm-hmm. This one is a photovoltaic cell. Photovoltaic. Mm-hmm. You can collect energy from the light, the ambient light. Oh. And then we store the energy onto this micro battery
here,
which is pretty small because the capacity is 100 microampere hour. Mm-hmm. And that's more than enough to power the complete sensor data logger solution, including some sensors and a Bluetooth low energy transceiver. And why can we do that? It's because this system doesn't consume too much energy overall, but from time to time you need to deliver high power and currents, especially for the Bluetooth low energy transmission. And this is what our battery can do. Let's imagine you would have used a coin cell. A coin cell would be 1,000 more, would have more 1,000 more capacity, so would be much bigger. And the problem with coin cell is that they contain a lot of toxic materials. It's very polluting. You have a lot of heavy metals or toxic material inside. Whereas in our case, this is a totally eco-friendly battery. Oh. No toxic material, no heavy metal, no lithium metal, no solvents.
Eco-friendly.
And you can recycle the battery like a microcontroller or memory. You just have to destroy it. You don't need to extract the battery and recycle it specifically for the battery.
Thank you. Thank you for your introduction. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So be sure to stop by at the French Pavilion to check on their other interesting and fantastic ideas. So let's carry on to the next one. Now we are at the Founders booth, and next to me is Doris. Hello, Doris.
Hi, how are you?
Say hi to the audience.
Hi.
Okay, can you talk about more? What are Founders doing, and what is the main missions?
Okay, great. Flanders is the northern region of Belgium. We are Flanders Investment and Trade, the government of the Flanders government entity. Here was our mandate, our passion to promote bilateral trade and also to attract foreign investment into Flanders. And today at Innovate, we have 4 stars with us at the Flanders Pavilion. We also have a wonderful and well-established Belgian company called Barco. They are with us today.
Hello, Hello, Frank. Thank you for having us. So, can you share with us more about the Barco?
Nice to be here, and that's a good question because Barco you see here behind us, of course. So Barco, let's say, has been established already in Taiwan for several decades. Initially, we were, let's say, just a sales rep office, like you have many offices of international companies over here. But in 2013, our real story with Barco and with Taiwan started. Yeah. So our very first ecosystem partner was a company called A-Wind, and we did a merger and acquisition with A-Wind, and that basically scaled Barco to what it is today. Today we are a company of about over 100 people in research and development and 30-40 people in supporting staff. So we are quite, let's say, the technology company over here, and we have an important function within the global ecosystem of Barco itself.
Okay. Any like new goals or achievements that Barco wants to achieve at this year?
Well, we want to achieve a lot of goals every year. Yeah, so every year we are targeting, like we also explained at the PI stage earlier, several goals related to incremental innovation for our products. You can also see behind us here the new CX50, which is our flagship new product for ClickShare, yeah, which is tremendously important thing for Barco, but also for the Taiwan side, because Taiwan itself was, let's say, instrumental in bringing this product to market.
I've known you have a colleague.
Yes, this is my colleague Erwin.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. So, what is your main job or main mission in the Barco?
I'm the Technology and Innovation Director of ClickShare specifically, so the product of Barco, which is targeted to meeting rooms and where we want to innovate and let people collaborate much better together. So that's what our goal is. Why are we here at Innovex? Because I mean, as a technology company, we always have to innovate. We always, every 5 years, have to have disruptive innovation. So we are always looking out to having new contacts with startups, with universities, in order to see what nice things we could bring. Because I mean, the world is fastly evolving, faster than ever, with all the AI, metaverse and IoT technologies which are ongoing. So definitely this is a good place to be to get connections.
Okay, so since this year you're in the Computex, so any main markets you want to focus on, or other overseas markets you're trying to focus on?
Yeah, well, we are a global company, so we are both present in US, Europe, and Asia Pacific. So we're by definition a global company. I think what is here, the presence here, is just tap into the innovation system. That's also why we have our booth in Innovex, not so much on Computex, but in Innovex, because there the innovation specifically to the Asian region and Taiwan especially is interesting to us.
Okay. Thank you both.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your wonderful sharing.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So let's move on to the next one. Finally, we're at the Polish Investment and Trade Agency. They gather 3 companies here at Computex this year, and we picked 2 of them to showcasing their new product. And let's welcome Roman.
Hi.
Hello. Say hi to our audience.
Hello everybody. Nice to have me here.
Yes, it's your first time here at Computex?
Yes, Computex. I'm first time in Computex and first time in Taiwan, so it's a really nice experience.
Okay, can you share with us what is your products doing and what is the company?
So Fluid Desk is offering a BIM platform for architectural, engineering and construction professionals. Primarily, it's a product destined for MEP professionals, so mechanical, electrical, and piping guys. So what you can expect from us is to deliver a product that is outstanding, and we call Ultimate BIM platform for professionals. We are already 20 years in the market, but 2023, it's extraordinary moment for life of the company, because we are now entering to the global market and starting to compete with the global brands like Autodesk and others, delivering software that is more productive, is easy to use, and is competitive, obviously.
Can you explain any like key technology of this platform?
So key technology is our elements, parametric elements management tool, which is offering very vertical integration of the manufacturer's content in the software. So it means you can expect your design being smoothly done and with more than 100,000 components inside, supported by big names like Velo, Danfoss, IMI, Belimo, or others. You can expect to have very professional analysis, and our engineering tools, for example, pressure drop analysis, acoustic noise analysis along duct work, or balancing of the piping systems. These are tools that are outstanding and people will appreciate very much. So we are sure that this is a moment for global promotion of our product and to share our experience with a world of architecture, engineering, and construction.
Okay, one last question. Since you say your product is going to launch in the global this year, any markets you want to focus, or maybe from Taiwan,
obviously Taiwan, because we are here and we are actively looking for partners, because we are delivering very, very professional and engineering product. We need professional local support, and this is what is our goal right now, to get partners who are enough capable to support our product locally. Of course, with our team, training, and expertise which we can provide. But this is the challenge for us, to find the right partners and to build up value together for the construction market.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope you have a joyful trip
indeed.
in Computex and in Taiwan.
Yeah, thank you very much
Thank
again.
you.
Bye.
And next we move on to the next team. Now we have second team, and their team's name is My Screen. Let's go check on what they are doing. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, can you introduce your company and yourself?
Hi, this is Kasia and I am Przemek. We are representing My Screen brand and a company named Lamo from Poland. Well, the company was founded in the early 90s, and through some GSM categories products, we went through the screen for the screen protectors. The first one was made in 2004, and then in 2005 the My Screen brand was created. Since then, through all the kinds of glasses, we went for cut-on-demand system, which is very popular right now in the market. We developed new software for it and a business concept, which creates a very wide and good opportunities for our clients as distributors, and also for the end clients as consumers. We can meet all the needs of our clients and of our distributors with that. I will show you a little bit about it here in this machine, how it works.
Okay, I see you take hold the device and then Computex. So
yes.
You can demo right now, right?
Exactly. We took the bigger machine, like a machine which can cut like up to 16 inches materials. We also have the smaller one, much more compact one for like phone operators, smaller stores that they don't use the they don't cut the bigger devices protection. This one cuts up to 16 inches, so basically it's not like when I say screen protectors, everybody thinks phone. Not anymore. It's a GPS device, can be a camera, can be a watch. Even nowadays when you buy a car, it has at least one tablet inside, and you can cut it with this machine.
Okay.
So there is much more. Yes, of course. Yes, please.
Okay.
Much more than a screen protector here. The simple process of we're gonna show the process of the cutting of the phone. Is you're choosing the device, then you scan the QR code, so machine knows what kind of a material it's cutting, because each material has different cutting parameters. So machine which has to know how much strength should use, how the cut should be made. And then you choose the template and do the cut. Usually it takes like 15-20 seconds.
Wow.
It depends on a template. Yeah, it's really fast.
Yeah.
So the beauty of this system is that from one sheet of the material, you can cut the iPhone 6 or iPhone 14 and any kind of a device. So you don't say no to a customer. You can satisfy. You can start.
It's really quick, the whole process.
Yes, it's satisfying all the coming in customers. So you don't say no. So I'm gonna. You can see on the market similar materials, but not like ours. We are always trying to stay ahead of our competition. So we are the ones who are being copied by our competition. We don't copy; they copy us.
Okay.
That's the beauty of it. And if you want to see how heavy it is, please check.
Yes, it's heavy.
Okay.
So
Can you drop this here?
Okay. Should I be
let me show you that the phone is working. Okay.
Okay. Should I be worried?
Let me take my fingers and
Okay.
watch the noise.
Oh my God! Wow!
And again, it's working.
Wow!
Turning, not a problem. So
That's amazing. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
For your demonstration.
Thank you
It's
so
really
much.
Amazing. Okay.
Thanks,
I hope
guys.
you have a great time here at the Computex.
I will. I'm having one.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
For the past few days, we brought you first-hand reports from the venue. I hope you all enjoy the show. This year Computex can truly be described as a remarkable success. If you have a chance, we warmly welcome you can visit the exhibition in person. So I'm Lisa. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye. And get back to you, Gladys.
Thank you, Lisa, and welcome back to the show. This has been really very exciting and feels very good to back to the Computex 2023. And there is still one more day to go. So still remind us for you, the Computex 2023 starts from 30th May until 2nd June. So still one day to go. Welcome everybody to still come to the trade show. You don't want to miss out the latest ICT tech ecosystem and latest trend. So thank you again for watching CPX On Air. I'm Gladys Lee. Have a nice day.